Sorry, guys. Just letting in. Okay. That should be it. Get myself situated. Okay. All right. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope that you guys had a beautiful New Year's. I hope that it was filled with health, wealth, and blessings, and that this year will be extremely prosperous for all of us. Okay. So today, what's good, Cynthia? Today I am doing Scorpio for 2024. I almost said 2021, so that tells me that something that is happening in 2024 ties into an event from 2021 or completion from something from 2021. So we're going to take a look. I am going to look at the challenges that could be coming. Hi guys, hi. Thank you so much for the heart me, Bren. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start with the challenges, then we're gonna look into what's manifesting. Then I'm gonna pull one card for each month and I'm gonna clarify those, okay? So we can see like what's coming down the pike. And then I'm also gonna look at the love section, all right? I have done Aries through Libra already. So happy New Year, my love. So if you missed Aries through Libra, you can go over to YouTube. Okay, they're there, so that way you can rewind and you can watch them at your leisure. You can come back and check in throughout the year. Now, this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Everybody forgets about North Node, but that's like your purpose. What energy you should be trying to embody in this life. So we're gonna get it cracking. And we're going to look at my Scorpio gang. And what is it that they need to know for 2024? Spirit, can you show me what's good for Scorpio gang, please? Can you show me what's popping for Scorpio in 2024? Please show me for my Scorpios. What do they need to know? Nurture. Okay, so you're taking care of something. This could be you. This could be a project that's near and dear. That number's 29 reduces to an 11. Okay. You also have here solar flares activate. Okay, nurture, activate. That's a number 8. Okay. And it's coming out at 17. So 7 plus 1, it feels like this year something gets activated. It feels like something from 2021. So go back. What was transpiring in 2021? Okay, you have 27 here. Pluto, rebirth, your ruler. Okay, so death and transformation. At the bottom of the deck, Chiron. Chiron just went in forward motion like 2 days ago. Okay, number 28, 10, completion, right? So I feel like something, 12th house, introspection. You got to take a look. I feel like this last quarter, these 90 days. I feel like you could have been social, Scorpio, but you were introspective. In other words, you were talking less and listening more. And you were reflecting about what was around you. Like what was real, what was true, what was rooted. Okay? What was rooted. What's good out there, okay? And this weekend coming, the questions for the subscribers will be back, okay? There was a lot going on with the holidays, and I'm going to double up the questions, okay? So, let's get into what's manifesting for you for the year. There's definitely, okay, I feel like these 90 days of like, because you feel active, but very observant. Very observant. Okay, I feel like it was for a reason. Spirit had you in that energy, okay? Because soon after the 21st, okay, good morning, Jessica. After the 21st, I just finished saying Sunday, the questions will be back for the subscribers and we're going to double up, okay? So don't miss that. It feels like something from 2021 is happening, or you're getting some knowledge about something that happened in 2021. Feels like some type of completion. Now also on 1/21, Pluto goes into Aquarius. Comes out of its retrograde and is going to go into Aquarius, right? So this is definitely going to affect you because Pluto is your ruler, okay? Well, one of your rulers, right? That's for TikTok. We will do something. I have something else planned for Patreon. We're going to talk about that, okay? Because, and let me just pause and say this real quickly. For the Patreon, I have a new project that I'm going to do with you guys, okay? And for those of you that, you know, like want to like change a sector in your life, Patreon's going to be where you want to be, okay? So, yes, but Cynthia, we're going to talk about that in the next live Patreon, okay? So, all right. Sorry. Any dirt or carnage of yesterday belongs nowhere near now, but rather in the dustbin of history where you need not rummage about. Okay. So this, it's under my name, Lovelee Soul Empress. Everything on every platform, you will only find me under Lovelee Soul Empress, okay? Something is getting brought up from the past. I feel like you've been trying not to look back. I feel like there's something that fell in your lap or is about to with this 1/21 that's coming. When you pull that thread, because you're going to be tempted, you're going to be like sitting there like, it's like that moment. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I'll give you an example. You know that commercial, you know, when she's like, don't do it. And she's like, I'm not going to do it. And she's like, don't do it. And you're like, I did it, right? Okay. So it feels like there's an information that falls in your lap, but it ties to something from like before, from like 2021 or something. When that happens, you're going to be tempted because, you know, it's like new leaf, new me, right? I'm not going to pull the string, but you're going to pull the string. And it's purposeful. Okay? There is a nobility to those who do not let neediness or desperation compromise who they are. Because there was something that you proclaimed that was not going to happen again. Like, okay, I got past this, but if this ever happens again, I'm not doing that. Or I survived this type of relationship. If ever somebody else comes in my life like that, I'm not gonna be involved in that, right? So whatever this thing is that happened before in 2021 or roundabouts there, I'm hearing when Saturn was in Aquarius. So that was like in 2020 into 2021 or something like that, right? It was a pretty long transit. Right? So whatever happened in that period of time, after that you said, I'm not doing that anymore. And whatever this is that you're discovering, it's something that is going to test that promise you made to yourself, okay? So now you also have owning this life. Truth is freeing. I'm not in charge or responsible for the wrecks others have created in their lives, and I do not need to save everyone in mine. Okay? Getting two messages for Scorpio. The first one, you could have been doing something with someone. Let's say a business or let's say a relationship, right? Let's say they fumbled the ball or they fumbled the bag, right? And you forgave them in some way. You decided to work on something with them, with the stipulation that you wasn't tolerating that bullshit anymore, right? And then after that, you get some information that leads you to believe that that situation is again in play. Good morning, Maine. Okay? So now you know that A, this person has done it again. Okay? And B, how are you going to respond? Are you going to respond on, stand on your 10? Now, the reverse message of that is there could have been an I told you so moment. You could have told somebody something. Okay? Let's say you're not in close proximity of that person, and then, you run into them or you hear that, X, Y, and Z happened. Good morning. Right? You may want to be like, I told you so, but will that salvage what you want? So avoid the I told you so's. Let people feel their own I told you so's, okay? Let them come to you and tell you, oh, you were so right. Okay? Because if they tell you that you were so right, then it's done. Then you can be humble. But when you tell them you're so right, you look like you're celebrating someone else's loss. Okay? Life is meant to be a vibrant, deeply felt, growing mosaic of long, meaningful moments, right? So what are you giving yourself to? Is it feeding your soul? Spirit wants you. This is why I said you had been very introspective for the last 90 days. Very social, out and about, yes. But speaking less, listening more. I feel like you're trying to understand, is this where I wanna be now? Right? Does it still speak to you? I feel like you're thinking about something. You're definitely processing something, Scorpio. And we're going to take a look. I'm going to pull 12 cards, one for every month. And then I'm going to clarify those cards. Spirit, can you please show me? What is it that Scorpio needs to know? 12 cards, Spirit. One for each month, please. 12 cards, one for each month. Thank you. January, Spirit. You have the Ace of Cups. Love. Okay? February. 3 of Coins, slightly crossed. Spirit, show me March, please. Page of Cups. Spirit, can you show me April, please? You have the 4 of Coins. Can you show me May, please? The 6 of Sticks. Can you show me, there we go, June? The Queen of Cups, there you are. Can you show me July? You have the Moon. Can you show me August? The Magician cross. Let me tell you something. I'm going to pause right there. In almost everybody's reading, August looks funky. And I know there's a Mercury retrograde around there, so just keep that and bear that in mind, okay? Spirit, September, please. You got 2 cards for September. You got the Judgment card and the King of Swords in reverse, okay? Can you show me October? You've got the World coming out slightly crossed with the 2 of Wands. Can you show me November, please? You have the Two of Cups in reverse. So something's going on in the last quarter of the year. Spirit, can you show me December, please? Can you show me December, please? Star reversed with the Six of Coins. I think that you're disconnecting from something, or you are revamping something. Okay? Underneath that, you've got the Knight of Wands and the Five of Coins and the Knight of Coins and the Ten of Coins. So this feels like at the bottom of the deck, somebody was being unfair to you or will try to be. It could be regarding finances. I feel like watch your money this year, especially the first 6 months, Spirit saying. Because I feel like if you put some money away towards the end, it won't be as chaotic. Okay, so we're gonna get into that. We're gonna see more. Okay, so I'm gonna get a deck so we could clarify these. Okay, Spirit, why is the Ace of Cups here for January, please? And the cards are definitely shuffling choppy. Spirit. Can you show me? I have done Aries. If you go over to YouTube, you'll find it there and you can rewind, okay? Watch it at your leisure. All right. So we have here the Ace of Cups with the Five of Swords and the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Swords. Let me tell you, that's 3 aces off the top. I have not done Aquarius. I'm doing them in order. Aquarius will be in the next couple of days. Okay? So this is crazy. I want you to see this. You have the Ace of Cups for January. The Five of Swords. I'm going to give this to you in 2 ways, and then you process where you fall in this. You could feel like somebody's trying to make it seem like everything is perfect. You know, like this is like putting up the put on the happy face, right? Let's say you broke up with somebody, a friend, family, or lover. Excuse me. You could be feeling like they're putting out a show. Okay? Or you may feel like people are showing love that's not real. Maybe that's why you're being like observant in these last quarters, because you don't trust like what's going on around you. But you have the Ace of Coins here. There's an opportunity, or there may be a reason why you feel like you have to share space. Like, let's say it's the in-laws, right? And it's difficult to be around them, but there's a reason, you know, maybe your partner really needs it, or there's some type of opportunity that you have to go to that area. So you're going to be interacting with them, but it kind of stresses you out. Okay, but the Ace of Swords is here too. Now, I told you could be pulling a thread. Okay, now this pulling of a thread is you could feel like, you know, there's a love situation at play. Okay, there could be something that you find out is manipulative. Okay, but there could be a seed of opportunity, and then you have to like choose between, you know, the love part, the opportunity, knowing the truth. You know, do you want to be in proximity? You may feel like this person's trying to manipulate you in some way. I feel like Spirit's telling you for the month of January, you want to wait for your decisions to be after January 21st, because that's when your ruler is going to go in forward motion. Okay, so try not to make like huge fucking decisions. before the 21st, okay? Especially if you have Capricorn heavily indicated in your chart, because, you know, it's at an anoretic degree right now until it comes out. So it could be challenging, this little period, all right? All right, so let's move on to February. You have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is coming out with the World, the Knight of Coins, and the Devil. Not great. Okay, you may feel like there's something that's a culmination with some information that you got about some type of manipulation earlier around maybe New Year's or now, or, you know, you've been watching this. I've been watching you, right? It feels like there's something that you're going to put an end to, because you were waiting for something with the Knight of Pentacles, something that felt like it didn't come. And the Devil is your card. Okay, at least there's a lot of energy. You're recognizing something that you believed in. May have been some type of manipulation, and something is clear to you now. Look, Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so it could be something that happened already, like in December, and you're dealing with the aftermath, okay? You got the Page of Cups here for March with the Seven of Baskets. There's some type of like apology, or you may feel like some of the options around you are not enough after some type of situation. You could be trying to rebuild yourself, okay? Kind of like a Phoenix rising, right? After some type of revelation in the last 90 days or until the end of January that causes a revelatory moment. I also feel like this is giving me the 7 or 12 steps of grief, right? So what I mean by that is that, you know, like at first it's like, and I don't know them in the order, but it feels like this is the step that you go through when you kind of like blame yourself or like have survivor's guilt. So this could be like, oh, why didn't I see it before? Like all the flags were there. Well, honey, you had the Ace of Cups. It was something, it was 3 aces. It looked real good on paper. Okay, with the Hermit, I feel like March, it's like it's all processing. Now, Scorpio's original ruler before Pluto was Mars. And I feel like when April comes around, there's a very strong transit that's going to affect all my Aries and Scorpio people. It'll affect everybody, but more so. Okay, and I feel like that's going to be a good time for Scorpio. Okay, so let's look at April right now. 4 of Coins with the Page of Wands and the Mother of Coins. Okay, so I feel like there may be like a money crunch that happens in April, but something that you weren't sure would pan out with the Page of Wands, like, I don't know, is this a good idea? Yeah, it's a fucking good idea. Queen of Pentacles, okay? It puts you in some kind of, like it makes you in an upright position, or it gives you some kind of leverage, power. You could be an entrepreneur. This could be you starting a business. You could have, you know, be a little broke, but it's the investment that pays. Now, why do I say that? Because May, you have the Six of Wands, which tells me that whatever you put your mind to in May and you hold back, I should say in April, when you hold back and like try to make wise financial decisions, you know, and you put your best foot forward, something goes well. Spirit, can you show me why this Six of Wands is here? Okay? And it comes just in time because you feel exhausted. Okay? So it feels like the first 4 months of the year, it's a lot to process. Okay, Seven of Wands. Okay, you still stand on your 10 though. Okay, I like it because you got the Six of Wands, the Strength card. Woof, I'm almost didn't make it through, but the progression of the Seven of Wands, right? Now the Four of Baskets, right? The Four of Baskets, you may be underwhelmed. Like, damn, yo, I opened a business, or, you know, I had some crazy shit happen to me. I opened a business, or I moved, or I went to a different place. I did everything different, okay? It was crazy hard. And all right, I got the job, or I started the business, right? But the money's not rolling in yet, but you have traction here, okay? But what it is that the original thing that caused you to set off on this trek, okay, is still heavily lingering in your subconscious. So you're basing it on what you went through, not where you're trying to go. Okay? And it sometimes it's hard for Scorpio, right? Because you guys are motivated by water, right? By emotion. And sometimes, like I said, Mars was your original ruler, right? The fire, right? Or the intensity of that water, of that emotion, right? Right? It feels like I'm going to have to block you. I'm not taking anybody up. It feels like your intensity could cause you, because it feels like most of the time, Scorpio, you're motivated by, you know, that intensity. And by looking back at something, it can give you the drive to go forward. Okay? But you have to remember, okay, that you don't want to get stuck. Right? So you pulled the thread. Spirit had you pull the thread on something that was untrue or something like that, so that you could have the realization, not so you could go down the rabbit hole. Do you understand the difference? So now you have June, you have the Queen of Cups, which is you. Spirit, why is this Queen of Cups here for June? Okay, so now, remember I said in May, you felt like, okay, there's a victory there. It's just in time. I just made it. I'm just underwhelmed with the progress, like the finances or something. Well, get ready, honey, because like if it was like a business or something that you started and over here you were like, I don't know if this is a good idea. Should I go ahead and jump off this this cliff, right? Go ahead and do it, because what happens is it's a victory, even though it's not making the money yet. But look at June. Queen of Cups, that's you. This is you trying to block, like, oh my God, there's so much victory. Like, I need to take a break, right? So listen, whatever this project is that you're doing or whatever you're setting in motion, the looking back on the emotions of something is gonna block you, because what you need to be doing, that's why the Hermit was under the deck before. What you need to be doing is formulating a plan, because something here takes off overnight. Okay? Something takes off overnight, Scorpio, and you may be underprepared if you were like all in your emotional bag instead of your organizational bag, because you're going to need the organizational bag for this. Okay? Does that make sense, guys? You have the moon here. This is the month of July. Spirit, why is the moon here for the month of July for my Scorpio gang? You have the Seven of Knives coming out crossed with the Daughter of Sticks. So you're starting to click off. Something's going good for you. Somebody's going to try to make a reappearance, or they're going to try to come back, or they're going to try to hit you in your head and tell you, like, let's say somebody, let's say you wanted to start a business with somebody, right? And you told them, you know, it'd be great if we started a business. And they're like, yeah, you know, it would be great if we did, but they never did that shit, okay? I said, yeah, emotional bag, right? So let's say that, you know, you kept suggesting, you know, we should do this business together. And this person never really responded. They just gave it some ear and they never responded. Then you decide, fuck it, 2 tears in a bucket. I'm going to go get my own LLC and I'm going to do it. Since you're not interested, I'm not going to sit here and wait around. I'll do it by my damn self. Right? Then the shit starts clicking. Then they come back like, yo, I thought we was going to do this together. Okay? I thought that we was doing this together. I thought it was me and you. I tried to do it with you for a year. You never responded. So now, excuse me, you're going to try to take credit for my idea or my hard work? Sorry. Okay? So you have the Magician here for the month of August. There is a Mercury retrograde there. I believe that'll probably be the second, thank you. It'll be the second Mercury retrograde of the year. You got the Magician here coming out crossed. Let me tell you something. Somebody's going to be in their motherfucking feelings and going to have an attitude with you. Okay, you're going to feel their negative manifesting energy against you. Okay. And the reason why is because of the 6 of coins in reverse. Because you made it through, or you did it on your own, or you didn't ask for shit, or, you know, it's not due to that. Like, they can't take credit for it. It's some shit like that. Okay? And the 8 of Wands. Okay? Somebody could be talking shit about you. Okay? Or something because they're mad. Okay? Alafia, my love, okay? So I feel like somebody could be mad, all right? But really what it is this feels like a campaign to shit on something that happens for you within the span of April, May, June. Within 3 months, something goes very well for you. And it feels like this person wants to take credit. Okay? That's what it feels like to me. I feel like they're going to communicate to you. Okay, it could start off with, oh my goodness, you're doing so well, but. Okay? Or this person could somehow be behaving in an entitled way. Okay, you got Sagittarius at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're trying to be very patient with this person. Okay, I feel like you're trying not to, you know, encourage a problem. You don't want no problems, right? I feel like you're trying not to encourage a motherfucking problem, really. All right, so for September, we have here Judgment, which is another one of your cards. Look, but you're like, that's enough. You're like, that's enough with the Ten of Swords. Their reaction to something going well for you is tainted with their own shit. This isn't you. Okay? They're responding in a negative way to something that you've achieved, and because of it, so like, let's say, for instance, let's say you were with somebody, all right, you had some problems a few years back, they turned over a new leaf, right? And then you find out something's not as, you know, something's not kosher, right? So something's not kosher. You decide, you know what, fuck it, 2 tears in the bucket. I'm gonna go on my own shit. I'm gonna go in my own direction. I'm gonna go after what I need to go after. I'm not fucking with this person. They haven't changed, right? And then something clicks off for you. Maybe this person said to you, you can't make it without me, and you do just fucking fine, right? You do just fucking fine. And you communicate that. Feels like in September, this person is lashing out because they recognize that you have been able to achieve something, stand on your 10, do some shit without them, okay? And it makes somebody hella fucking mad. You got a masculine here, male or female, this is the energy they're in. Narcissistic, King of Swords in reverse, is not a person that is, you know, like they're using their fact and logic skills to the most negative aspects of it. With the Judgment card, which is the card that I'm fucking clarifying here, right? Spirit, why is this King of Swords here? Show me. Listen. Free man with the big house, with the tower. I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm gonna keep it a buck, all the way 100. If you have been in a situation with somebody, okay, and then you dealt with something that they did and you tried to move past it, and then, you know, you find out that they've done it again, and then you decide to, like, maybe not leave, but like you start building something from yourself, and this person catches an attitude, okay, they may actually try to sabotage you in some way. Or the minute you decide not to, like, want to deal with them, it's like they'll bounce. They want to put you. So it's like if you were building something. This is for Scorpio. Hi, honey. I'm gonna try to explain it in a different way. Let's say, and I hopefully, you know, because I don't like to do those type of readings, but let's say it was like you left a relationship, and you built something up on your own. You didn't have shit, you built something up, right? And then this person tries to convince you that, you know, oh, it's so wonderful, you built something up, right? Maybe they were telling you you couldn't do something on your own. So now you build something up, and then they come back, oh, I'm so proud of you, and they finesse you, right? They finesse you, right? It's like, because if it was going to be over, they don't want you to be up, right? They want you to be down. And so when you did it, doing it well, right? They don't like that. So they're going to try to come in and sabotage you. You got to be fucking careful. that somebody doesn't want to return, okay? Just to like cause fucking havoc, Scorpio, okay? So for the month of October, you have the World here with the Two of Wands. Spirit, why? So you're going into your masculine emotional bag, male or female, Scorpio, or this could be somebody you're dealing with, could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But I feel like you recognize that something's got to give with that World card and that a decision needs to be made, okay? Both me and situation are going through a rough, both Scorpio going through a rough spot. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. All right. So you got the Two of Wands here coming out with for the same month of October, because you had two cards in that month, right? So the Two of Wands, it's like you recognize something has to, you're using your masculine decision-making skills, your masculine emotional skills, okay? Which the King of Cups is like the quintessential father, okay? The King of Pentacles is the quintessential spouse. Okay, so you may be coming from a situation with this Son of Coins here. There could be children involved in this situation, or there may be a greater opportunity, okay? Also, the Son of Coins can also represent like Earth school, like the lessons that we learn, right? So you could be chalking this situation up like, I have to do what's right for my children, or I have to look at what needs to be learned, but something needs to be ended here. Okay, Eight of Coins, right? I need to work on myself, right? Four of Sticks, my own peace and harmony, right? Because I'm the motherfucking Empress, right? And the Three of Wands and my own future, right? And you had that card that says you're not responsible for other people's shit. And it feels like you could have been dealing with something that you put your all into, that somebody was manipulative and you didn't want to walk away from something because you had a lot of time invested, but that's not the... That can't be the marker, right? Like it can be to a certain extent, because you should want to fix something that you value, but once you recognize over and over, right, then that's another question, right? So you have here the Two of Cups coming out in reverse, Scorpio, for November, okay? Let me get one more, Spirit. Okay. So I feel like the Two of Cups in November in reverse. Okay, this is like your birthday month. You're seeing clearly about somebody, okay? And the Five of Cups, it gives you sadness, but it's slightly crossed. Like you recognize that it's something that needs to be gone through. Now somebody's regretful, okay, because they overplayed their hand. Okay, Page of, I'm talking about you. And with the Temperance card, could be a Sagittarius involved. But I feel like with the Temperance card, somebody wants to repair something. This could even be you. But the Judgment card is at the bottom of the deck, which is definitely your card. Okay, whatever it was that you went through in the beginning of the year was shocking. Like it shook up a lot of things. And with the King of Swords now in the upright and with the Emperor, it's like now you see how like power hungry or something somebody was, or how like they wanted to be the person in power. And so that's why I said when you was over here building something and then it took off and you need to be in your organizational bag because something's about to take off, it feels like this person wants to take credit for that too, I said. Okay. This is the Queen of Wands. Okay. So this could be two things. This could be how they're drawn to you because, you know, they want to be in power, right? They want to control you. Or there could be a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, younger person involved in this situation, okay? Younger than yourself, okay? So you have here the Star in reverse for December. Spirit, why? With the Death card crossed and the 8 of Pentacles with the star in the upright. So at the end of the year, you're going to have to make a choice. Okay? You're going to have to make a choice because this person that wants to have control or dominion over you is going to do the full court press to come back in after it feels like they've put you through the ringer. Okay? Star in reverse. This is like your north node, your soul's purpose. This is like in the reverse of that, disconnected, right? With the Death card here crossed, this is the ancestor card, okay? It would be like if you stay, if you return, because it feels like if you return to a door that you closed or that has closed, thinking that you can work on this, it's going to like tamper, okay? Because you have the star here in the upright. What you need to be working on is your soul's purpose, okay? Not this, okay? Because this feels like you will be putting yourself back into some type of codependency, whether you're the person that has to supply everything or you're the person that needs everything supplied for them. Do you understand? Let's get you some love and romance. And this could be a boss. This doesn't have to be like your romantic partner. This could be a family member. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to go into love right now. But I feel like, Scorpio, the question this year for you guys is, once you've done all that you can do, once you've given all the love, once you've given chances, once you've saved yourself, how much is too much? Okay? Scorpio, you guys are a fixed sign like myself, right? As fixed signs, which is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, sometimes we might have trouble letting something go or knowing when it's okay to let something go, okay? So you have passion here, okay? Give your relationship a chance and chemistry, right? Codependency though, right? We just talked about that, right? Unrequited love and wedding. New love. Okay, so whether what we were discussing was a situation in romance or not, because it could be friend, family, or lover. I feel like this year holds a lot of opportunity for passion. Okay, I'm getting 2 messages in the love department. If you are a single Scorpio, I feel like this is the year, like let's say you were newly single, this is the year where you date a little and you like refine the skills as to discernment. Like, I'm not really into that type anymore. I want to, you know, spread my wings. I want to, you know, live the soft life. It's something like you're changing your energy, and there's going to be plenty of opportunities for that. I would say for my single Scorpios, don't hitch yourself to the first wagon, okay, or rush into anything, because it feels like, you know, especially if you're newly single, because there could be some unhealed wounds, okay? Now, if you've been in a committed relationship that has had some issues, okay? A committed relationship that's had some issues. I'm not talking about the happy ones, okay? there could be a thing of like the adrenaline in the relationship is the passion, right? But sometimes that's like not always positive. It can be like the fighting to make up type shit. Break up to make up, right? And that could be the fire, the codependency, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that it's built on something strong. But if you were like in a committed relationship, or you're married, or you have kids together, you could be trying to stay with me, right? Because you feel like that's the right thing to do, right? But you know, there's new opportunities. Or if you're thinking, well, love can't happen for me after this, right? Spirit wants you to know that you're wrong. Okay, if there's a person in your life, romantic partner or not, Scorpio, who repeatedly is hurting you, and you've given them multiple chances, let them go. Let them go. Okay? It's not about proving that you can do it. Okay? It's not about that. It's about living your best, most authentic life. All right? So that's what I have, Scorpio. I feel like this year, the test for you is going to be like you know, pouring into yourself and knowing when to let go. Okay? That's what I have for you guys. I'm wishing you all light and love. And tomorrow I will do Sagittarius. Okay? So I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Bye, guys. You're welcome.